Are you tired of chasing girls? Do you want to flip the script and instead have them chase you? Well, today, we gon' fix that. What up, homie? My name's Dave, and I put out new videos every Friday to help you get the girls you want and the lifestyle you dream about. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss another video. Anyway, I see guys get caught up chasing girls all the time. And the problem is, it makes you look really weak and needy, which is not attractive at all. If you can get them to chase you though, that's when you become the prize. And that's what we'll talk about today. Let's get into it.
Like I'm on my tiptoes, baby. You think a little too small. I got big goals, baby. Ain't where the money at. Look, I just need the info. Pronto, I go and
listen, I know it's a lot of fun to hang out with a girl and talk to her all the time when you really like her, but the problem is this makes you way too available, and when you're too available, you kind of ruin the mystery. She knows she has you right in the palm of her hand. What's a lot better is to first pace things out when it comes to texting. So you shouldn't always be texting her right back as soon as she texts you. You should more kind of, lightly mirror her response time. So if she takes, 1 to 2 hours, maybe you take 45 minutes to an hour instead of getting back to her right within like 2 to 3 minutes. What's even better is instead of having this be like a conscious thing that you do, just have things that you're doing throughout the day that make you too busy to always be checking your phone and texting anybody back. So it helps a lot to be on your purpose. The other thing you should do is pace the amount of hanging out that you do. If you jump right into hanging out with a girl 3 to 4 times a week because you really like her, hey, that's great, that's fun, but things are going to be a lot less exciting moving forward. Instead of letting things slowly develop naturally, you're just rushing into it. Every single time I've done this, the girl has soured out on our connection, things faded, and either I got friend zoned or she basically ghosted me. It really sucks because what was a great connection basically got ruined because you were a little bit too excited about it. Instead, be patient. Don't try to hang out with a girl as much as possible. If you're hanging out on Monday, don't immediately try to see what she's doing on that Wednesday. Again, just like with texting, have things going on in your life so you can't just, give any given night to a girl. This way, you're texting her and hanging out with her at the right frequency to keep things exciting, to pace it out and let them slowly develop versus rushing into it and basically ruining the excitement early on.
Baby, you make me lose my mind. Maybe you wanna stay the night. Time goes fast, I don't care. I've known you long enough. When we go,
so a lot of guys complain that you need to be attractive to get girls, and it's true. The better you look, the more girls are gonna chase you, but here's the good news. You can control just how good you look. Your style, fitness, and grooming can all be improved to make you look good. And another big key is you can keep your skin in top shape. And that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Tiege Hanley. I never took skincare seriously in the past, which is why I pretty much always had trouble with acne and dry skin. But using Tiege Hanley over the past year has completely changed the game for me. I rarely ever get breakouts. I just, sometimes I get the occasional pimple, but that's it. And my skin is clearer and more radiant than ever. You see, your skin is one of the first things a girl will notice. So the better it looks, the better a first impression you'll make. And the worse it looks, the worse that's gonna be too. That's why using Tiege Hanley is key. And every single box comes with exactly what you need to keep your skin clear, clean, hydrated, and radiant. Plus, Tiege delivers a new box right to your door every single month. So you basically have great skin on autopilot. You don't even need to think about it. Now, if you're a newbie like I was, I recommend the Tiege Hanley Level 1 skincare system. This package includes a morning and nighttime moisturizer to keep your skin hydrated, a twice a week exfoliating scrub to make sure your skin is looking nice and clean, as well as a daily face wash which helps you to prevent breakouts before they happen. Now, I love their moisturizers. One of my favorite parts is their daytime moisturizer. Not only does it keep your skin looking hydrated, but it also has 30 SPF sunblock built into it. So that way you're getting sun protection every time you walk outside to keep your skin looking in top shape. And because they're the sponsor of today's video, they're gonna be hooking it up. They're gonna give you a free toiletry bag with your first box. Just click the first link in the description to claim your offer and start upgrading your skin. It's changed the skincare game for me. I know it can do the same for you. I wouldn't be talking about it otherwise.
I swear they never really understand me. I need a comment like I need a Grammy. She lays the flow with her designer panties. Yeah, we eating plenty, check the pantry from the sound waves to the rebel lines, from the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eating ends with these new beginnings.
If you want to get what you want and have girls chasing you, then you need to be intentional and actually go for what you want. The problem is a lot of guys just kind of go with the flow and hope things work out, which is why you hear phrases like, oh, I hope I go out and get lucky tonight. And really, that's just BS. When you're intentional, you don't need to worry about getting lucky because you know where you're going and you're directing things to take you there. So that's what I'm talking about by being intentional. Have the end in mind and start leading things there. If you want to take a girl home at the end of the first date, then you should probably meet at a venue close by either your place or hers, and after a drink or two, invite her back. If you see a girl that you think is sexy, you should go up and say something to her rather than just hoping you'll see her again. If you're talking to a girl you like, you should take some conversational risks, be a little bit flirty, maybe even drop some sexual innuendos, and take those risks that are going to allow you to attract her rather than playing it safe. Most people go through their entire lives just going with the flow, and then they wonder why they're living a life they're not excited about. If you want to prevent that for you, be intentional. This is going to drive girls crazy. Girls love a man who leads, and if you do this, that's going to be you. So go make it happen.
I shed so many tears that my tear dots turn red. Now that hemoglobin flowing, keeping vampires fed. They wanted to jam me in, lock me up, and throw away the key. A pack of hyenas, he laughing at me. They took.
So what do I mean by be an onion? Well, you need to have layers to yourself as a man. A lot of guys will just come in and share their entire life story to a girl the first time they hang out or even the first couple times. What's a lot better is to give a girl, different details about your life, but you don't need to give her the entire picture. You don't need to tell her the whole life story. Let her work for that. I remember back in college, I used to basically tell girls my life story the first time we hung out, and I was, wondering why girls would ghost me. I was bored. Instead, reveal small details about yourself, give her a little bit of the picture, and focus more of the conversation on her. This is gonna make her feel like she knows you better, and it's also gonna get her excited to learn more.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue.
A big key when it comes to making girls chase you is to keep her wanting more. And this is why you should hold off on those long, intense makeouts with the girl until you're back in a private place like your place or hers. Sure, makeouts are fun, but those 5, 10, 15-minute makeouts, they really kill the tension. And she knows if she goes home with you at that point, it's gonna go down. And that can be a little bit too much pressure for some girls. What's better is to go for short, quick kisses, like 5 to 10 seconds, when you're the first one that pulls back. This shows her that, hey, you have some self-control, and it also keeps her wanting more. You're not giving her the cake before dessert. As a result, she's gonna be more likely to wanna go home with you, and there's gonna be so much tension when you get back to your place at that point, she might just jump your bones. A caveat to this is if you've been afraid to make moves and get physical with girls in the past, it can be good to go and just start making a move a little bit earlier on. But yeah, as you get more experience, put this into play. I'd have a lot of times where I just didn't kiss a girl at all until I took her back to my house or to her house, and it went great. Now I talk about exactly when to kiss a girl over in this video, which you can check out right here. And if you want to get your first box of Tish Hanley, that link is in the description. I'll see you in the next video, bro. Peace.